Hello Aries, how are you? So we're going to do a reading for, it's going to be the month of January 2021, and we're just going to focus on a general reading. You can look up your sun, moon, and rising. If you haven't liked, subscribed, comment, and hit the bell, please do that now. Show your love, especially for the time and energy that all of us readers put in here on YouTube. If you would like a more in-depth, detailed reading, all of that information is going to be down below. All right, so the overall energy has to do with the Nine of Wands, and this is about being really tired but still hanging in there, pushing through. It's the last push. It is about fighting, and still standing, but this is an indicator that you are going to push through something that is about to be completed, or that you need to take a rest. All right, so the Knight of Cups is can be that Lancelot type energy. It is about an incoming message, or it can be about following your heart. So we are dealing with an old soul here, the oldest type of soul. And this is someone who has a lot of wisdom, who has seen trials and tribulations that have made them secure and have the confidence and the resilience in order to get through hard times. Work. So whether that is your real life, your spiritual life, your emotional life, your relationship life, your financial life, this is a time where you will be working a lot. Balance is a big thing here. Also, this is Archangel Michael, so calling in for protection is going to be for your best interest. This is an alchemical change as well, so this is about moving upward in a spiritual capacity that kind of trickles down into our human lives. So it's a good shift in energy. Let go of the past. It is imperative that you don't hold on to resentments. It's about innovation and progressive energy. So making sure that if you need to, say if it's a business and going from a business that was once in store to online, learning how to use online apps as opposed to doing it old school, any of those old school ways, this is time to let it go. Stop hoarding your pain, stop hoarding pride, stubbornness, anything like that. Now this can be about saving your money as well, so it doesn't always have to be that extreme. So this is going to be about that teacher, that guru, the high priestess within is what the Hierophant calls upon. This is about tradition. It is about conformity, but it is a teacher moment, and it is about you have to go inward in order to find the answers. You can't rely on someone else. So for some reason, what comes to mind is, you know, the gurus that we rely on for advice is perfectly fine. It's perfectly healthy. But to rely on them for everything is unhealthy, because then you don't learn to trust your intuition and to hone in on it and see how it works. So right below the Queen of Pentacles, I do have the Queen of Wands. So we do have someone who could be an entrepreneur. We could be dealing with someone who is very independent, who's energized and motivated the month of January. So Wisdom and inspiration are a really good combo to have. So with work, it looks like you're moving into smoother waters. Remember, always remember that you cannot run away from your problems. Face them head on, take care of them, and move forward. Let's see. And this shift that I was speaking of over here, this is about rest and recuperation. This is about meditation, prayer, communion, sleep. This is about stepping back from drama, stepping back from the group, the situation, to seek a higher perspective. This is a very calming mental place. So get to that place, whatever it is that you do that keeps you still, that keeps you calm and grounded and makes you feel, you know, absolutely no fear. Let's pull some more over here. All right, so spiritual strength. This is, spiritual strength is still, it's quiet, it is, it's just hard to explain, but, you know, what's coming to mind is that inner willpower. You don't have to scream and yell and voice your opinion to have spiritual strength. You just keep moving forward. This time, this work and these shifts and all of these lessons and all these things you're letting go is going to help you endure life. And it's just made you one of those people that can handle anything because you know you've got through it. Awareness is about you have the ability to do anything. You have the resources around you. You have, you know, hopefully you have 2 feet, 2 arms. You have a capable mind. You have a voice. You have the ability to find books on how to educate yourself on whatever it is you go after. You have the ability to Google and search these things. They're just a Google search away. You have the ability to choose friends who are successful, to follow and listen to people who actually have made their dreams come true in the same capacity that you would like to. So you have all of those things around you. You just have to go for it. And this fertility card is about the growth. So it's a good time. It's a fertile time in order to plant seeds and watch them grow. It is a very abundant place to be. So let's see what else. That one got left, so we'll give you that. One more. Let's see. All right, so we have friendliness. So this just goes back to pick your friends wisely. Pick who you listen to wisely. You get to choose who you listen to. It's kind of like stop taking advice from, you know, money advice from unsuccessful people who aren't rich. Stop taking love advice from people who are, you know, have toxic relationships. Stop taking advice from people who have no idea what they're freaking talking about. People with like minds, people who you look up to, people who you want, you know, maybe you want your life to look a little bit more like them. People who clap for you, support you, even if they don't agree with some of what you would want to do, that doesn't get in the way of the friendliness. This also can be a card about networking. Comparison, don't compare yourself to others. You know, we have the wood and the bamboo here. The wood can be just as strong as the bamboo depending on how it's applied. They grow different, they look different, they smell different, they have different climates. But again, they are all nourished by one of the same things, which can be water. So our emotional capacities, our abilities to express them, our abilities to go after and act upon our feelings in a healthy way. You know, you can't compare yourself to others. These things still grow. They still get tall. They still get strong. They just are just made different. They're just one and the same. So, you know, comparing yourself to others is going to deter you from your goals. Your goals are just as important. They may be unique, but they still are worth going after. Harmony. So this, to me, with the dolphins flying into the mind, means harmony of the mind. Just get your thoughts right. Get your head right. You know, every time you psych yourself out, every time you doubt yourself, every time there is a disconnect within your relationships, either get rid of it or reprogram your mind. You know, reprogram your mind to more of a positive place, a harmonious place. You want harmonious relationships. You want harmonious thoughts. You want harmonious feelings. That is really the goal with the balance up here, like I was talking about. Sharing, very self-explanatory, but be open to sharing, you know, advice, sharing your time with people who can give you advice. Sharing can be a very receptive energy. So make sure that you are taking advice from others who are successful. People who aren't successful, if they want to give their advice, fine, by all means, that's fair enough. You're just going to have to go, thank you, I'll meditate on that, thank you for your advice, and then when you leave, just, you know, throw it out. But be willing to share what you have, what you've learned, your skills and abilities and talents with the community in order to grow. But just being this is a very kind energy. So let me pull one more card. Let's see what they have to say here. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. The time is now. The time is now, Aries. So I hope that resonated with you guys, and I will be seeing you soon.